Gonna stream in 10 seconds. Test. Welcome back to Swordman Josh Gaming, and we are going to go ahead and open the last third of this Guilds of Ravnica box. So far, if you haven't watched the first two episodes, the first two parts of this, we have opened 2 Shocklands and 5 Mythics and 2 foil rares. We have a third left to go. So we're doing pretty darn good. Hoping for some more Shocklands and see what else we get here at the end. So last stack of packs, and let's get a cracking. Yeah. Hopefully everybody's having a great weekend, and hopefully everybody is looking forward to Throne of Eldraine. Let's get back here to our lovely uncommons. Move you guys down here a little bit. Let's see, our first one is Integrity and Intervention. Then we have Price of Fame, followed by Conclave Guildmage, and our rare is going to be Amara, Soul of the Accord. Whenever Amara, Soul of the Accord becomes tapped, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. I'm sure we can find a way to abuse that. And an elf to boot. Don't care too much about the commons. We have Huzzah! The Hazard Marshal. Sinister Sabotage. Swath Cutter Giant. And can we have a Shucky? Let's see here. We got Light of the Legion, which is yet another mythic. A lovely little angel here. Flying Mentor, and when Light of the Legion dies, put a +1/+1 counter on each white creature you control. So this makes this a 6 mythic box. Though none of the mythics I don't think are worth quite too much out of everything we've pulled. I think the black one, the Pay 2 Life, Surveil 2, is probably, I think that's the most expensive mythic we've pulled so far. So lots of mythics, just not, I'm sure if in then when this set came out, this would be an amazing box. So here we have Demotion, Conclave Cavalier, Sunhome Stalwart, and Omnispell Adept. Great for casting those extra turn cards. One of them that I already had. At this point, I would love to have some extra Shocklands. Shocklands is what we're looking for. We have Molder Hulk. Undergrowth was always an interesting mechanic. Inspiring Unicorn. Street Riot. Shock. Please shock. Charnel Troll. Beginning of your upkeep, exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on the troll, otherwise sacrifice it. Not a fan of that one. Not a fan at all. Doesn't work with tokens. He's a 4/4 trampler for 3. I mean, he can get big, but I don't see any use for him at all. There's a good old Hunted Witness. That's a great card. Alright, we have Invert and Invent. The Otron Assassin. Sinister Sabotage yet again. And Firemind's Research. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a charge counter on it. Remove 2 charge counters, draw a card, or remove 5 charge counters and deals 5 damage to any target. Alright, interesting. I suppose you could use that as a backup card for a Niv Mizzet deck. But an enchantment for A blue and a red. At least it has a low CMC. Alrighty. We have a Crowl Harpooner. Disinformation Campaign. Inescapable Blaze. And... oh, I just like these flip cards. Connive and Concoct. So, gain control of a target creature with power 2 or less, or surveil 3, then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If they want to do split cards, put them all at uncommon. Don't make them rares. Don't take a rare slot for a split card. Unless we go back to the fuse cards where you can cast both sides. Or you reduce the casting cost of them by quite a bit. So, Beam Splitter Mage. This pack seems heavy. Seems like we might have a foil in here. City Watch Sphinx. Crush Contraband. Runaway Steamkin. There's a fun card. And we do. There's a Hitchclaw Recluse foil. That's a fun spider. And I have enough guild gates now to last a lifetime. Make 20 pauper decks and have enough guild gates for it. So we are at a 6 mythic box, but only 2 shocklands. We got this pack and 4 more. We really need at least 1 more shockland. True Fire Captain, District Guide, Creeping Chill, and Ritual of Soot. Destroy all creatures with converted mana cost 3 or less. Not a bad early turn board wipe. 4 packs left. If we could get 2 shocks out of these 4 packs, we'd be a whole lot better off. Arboretum Elemental. 7/5 with Hexproof and Convoke. Nice. Enhanced Surveillance. Oop, let me get over here where you guys can see. Conclave Guildmage. And Risk Factor. Love this card. I run it in my Feldon deck. Didn't really need another copy. But still a decent card. Be great in a regular deck, maybe. Four damage with that jump start. 8 damage starts making a big difference when you only have 20 life. But when you have 40 life in a commander game, doesn't mean much. Goblin Crater Maker. Molder Hulk. Kral's Swarm. And Firemind's Research. This is the one we just got. Right? There it is. There's our first duplicate for the box, I do believe. I would have much rather have had a duplicate of a Chromatic Lantern. Or I'd love to have just 1 copy of Assassin's Trophy. We're missing some of the really good cards. And we got 2 packs left. We have the Gatekeeper Gargoyle, Golgari Findbroker, Grappling Sundew, and Erratic Cyclops. Another one don't care about. It is in my Feldon deck, I believe. Goodness, resource puller. No, I forget. I have it in one of my decks. Last pack. We have not seen a lot of the heavy-hitting cards. We haven't seen an Arclight Phoenix. We haven't seen an Assassin's Trophy. We've only got 2 Shocklands. Granted, it's a 6 mythic box, but none of them are worth much of anything. If you have any luck to give it into this last pack for me. And last pack. We have Boros Challenger, Sprouting Renewal, Selective Snare, and our last rare of the entire box is Legion War Boss. That was one we got a foil up. Don't know how I want to feel about that. Oh, do we have a foil? No. So at least two duplicates in the box, but one was a foil rare. So we got 2 Legion War Bosses, 2 Fire Mines Research. So not a horrible box at all, but we got a Chromatic Lantern. 6 Mythics. I would have hoped for more Shock Lanes, but that would have been about it. But we will open up a different box. We may be skipping October just because I'll be busy with a bunch of stuff. But come November, hopefully we're either opening a box of Core 20 or we are opening a box of our new set.